Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. This is January 2nd, guys. January 2nd of 2025. Please like, subscribe, and share, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Half of you are on the fence. Fence is way in over, guys. It can't be too comfortable. Come on over to our side. We don't serve Kool-Aid, and we'll let you leave if you want to. But we'd like for you to try us. See if you could stay for a while. Come on, guys. Take your shoes off and stay. Thanks. 2 days into the new year here, guys. It's been a crazy news day. It's been a crazy start to 2025. There's so much going on. I have a few videos to put out. And I thought, again, I go to what the hell is my channel about? And again, it rests on injustice. It rests on that. The videos that I plan on putting out in the next 24 hours all have to do with an injustice, with things that I don't think are right or fair. Who am I? Well, this is my channel. So there are going to be things that people are going to be aligned with, and I might be speaking, and it might seem like I'm speaking directly to you. And then there might be things that I speak about that you're like, whoa, Toddy, man, you're way off. But let's start off with, of course, what people have been texting me, and not texting me, what people have been emailing me and sending me. Gypsy's baby. Now, I did a live tonight. I didn't do a live at 2 o'clock today, so I spent most of the day sleeping to wake up to do my live to get ready to come to work. So I have listened to Case had a live, Case Study had a live. He had Nina and Becca and Injustice. And, you know, Nina spoke with such passion about that we're not doing this shit for the Blanchard family. And we're not doing this shit for the Petrie family. But we're trying to fix a wrong. A wrong that was made by Gypsy. And a whole story that ruined somebody's life. Not only did Gypsy kill her mother, whether she did it herself or whether she was the mastermind, she destroyed this woman's legacy so that nobody can have a good thought about this woman. And now the sisters of Dee Dee are speaking out, and I guess the loudest mouth is Katie Joy's. So, from my understanding, they're jumping over there instead of checking things out. They just need to look online and see the reputation of Katie Joy and Fancy to maybe say, oh, shit, we don't want to do this again. But then Nina brought up, where the hell have they been? Why haven't they said anything? And Becca joined in with Nina and said, yeah, because if they would have spoken at Gypsy's parole hearing, perhaps Gypsy would still be incarcerated. There are so many people concerned about the baby. Legitimately, the baby. And I'm right there with Nina. Only, I'm going to say Mike Stanfield as well, Nina. Not the state of Missouri so much, Mike Stanfield too. Because you know what? He knew that Gypsy lied, and still he managed. Now, he might not have known that Gypsy lied right away, but he knows she lies now, and now he's her manager. He knew that he was making up that Munchausen by proxy because he knew that you can't diagnose a dead person with it. So Dee Dee never had Munchausen because she wasn't diagnosed. And what is coming out now is maybe that Gypsy was the one that was telling her mom some bullshit. And maybe Dee Dee honestly thought, well, Gypsy's having a problem with this, Gypsy's having a problem with that, and legitimately, Gypsy, honestly, has a microdeletion. So, people have said to me, Toddy, what do you think? Do you think she gave birth? Do you think it's her baby? I don't know. Do you? Would you bet your money on it? Is it Ryan's? I think it's Ryan's. I think I noticed the same thing in the picture as Becca Scoops, that the picture that is of Ken that he put up on his TikTok about welcoming his daughter didn't seem like a real hospital room to me, because the beds are always pushed against the wall. And then there's always something on the side of the bed for you guys, you know? There's always like a nightstand or something. It didn't seem right. It didn't seem like a hospital room. I don't know what the hell it was. And who knows when this baby was born, because here's what Becca found out. And how convenient all these laws. So there was no accessory to murder in Missouri. So Gypsy couldn't be charged with that, right? Well, in the state she's in now, they don't have to share the birth certificate with anybody. So we might never know when this baby was born. And you know what? Gypsy might very well tell her kid that the birth date's this date, because, you know, she's so familiar with doing shit like that. Yeah, so all of the states in our great country here go under common law, basically, which we get from Britain, you know, from the UK. But Louisiana, yeah, they go under French civil law, and it's kind of Napoleonic. It's a Napoleonic code. Anyway, all the other states, again, they have common law, and that's derived from, you know, the UK, where Louisiana, Gypsy, she's just so friggin' lucky with where all the laws are and all of the states she's in. Yeah. So that's why, and that's why Louisiana is different. They're following a different law than the rest of the country. Leave it up to us. But if it's true, and I believe Nina, if it's true that Ken and Gypsy have both lawyered up, then I believe what Becca and Nina are saying is true, that we will ultimately find out when this baby was born. Because I'm with those young ladies right there. I'm with Nina and I'm with Becca. And I think Case as well, and Injustice, and this isn't just to be on side with them, very peculiar, and very peculiar. All of it. The hacker on the 28th, supposedly she gives birth on the 28th. Okay, she didn't go into labor. She had a C-section. That's a surgery. That's gotta hurt. And she's fighting over her hacker. I don't know that the baby was born on the 28th just because they say that the baby was born on the 28th. Where the hell is Ryan? I honestly think that there's more questions than answers. And you can't deny the pictures of the belly. So, was it for the filming of the show? And why didn't the show film the birth? Like, that's the major thing you're going to film. The show. That would be the major thing. So, again, when it comes to Gypsy, just as confused as before, but now one more to be confused about. And who didn't think that there would be pictures of the baby? Who believed Gypsy when Gypsy said, "Oh, I'm not going to show pictures of the baby"? Of course she was going to show pictures of the baby. When Gypsy's mouth moves, as somebody said, she's lying. She's lying. Guys, I think that the baby was probably born before December 28th. I just can't see her fighting with a hacker. And was the hacker real? I believe that the hacker was more real than the birth here, to be honest with you. How fucked up is that? Like, how messed up is that? It's crazy, right? So, real concerns about the baby's health. Real concerns about the baby's life with somebody like Gypsy, who can't help herself. She cannot just help herself with the lies. She can't help herself when it comes to self-preservation, which I think she'd throw the baby out with the bathwater if the bathwater needed to be changed. So, Gypsy Rose, I honestly hope CPS has got their eyes on you and that baby. And Ryan, I really think that she has something on Ryan that made Ryan go away. I really believe that wholeheartedly, that is why we have not heard from Ryan. Because I think Ryan poured his guts out to her, and that he has told her things that will make him lose his job and career. And with that, he has to know what kind of evil person he thought he was in love with. Right? Well, we'll stay on it because I don't think the story's going anywhere. And here's what is more important. This year, 2025, this year it's about rewriting what Gypsy wrote. This year it's about exposing Gypsy 100% because we're there. We are there. Supporting the Petrie family if they seek to come to the side of justice. It's not for clicks. It's because some of us are honestly bothered the way their sister was murdered. And we don't want that to be her legacy. And because we're scared for the baby. Scared, really scared for the baby. Because, like Becca Scoops wrote in her last video, Gypsy just can't help herself. Alright guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome to 2025, guys. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Always, always be kind. And be fair. Thanks, guys.